Hey y'all, my name is Nicole, and in this video, I will be showing you how I go from this to this.
Pink black girls, not area codes. These black girls need to be in the shows. Be on the runways, not just...
What the freak is up, guys? What is up, dog? Actually, I am back, and today I'm going to teach you how to braid your hair because braid prices are through the roof, and I can't afford that, and you can't either, and that's why you're on this video. And y'all, don't get that boho hair because it sucks. So when you're making your pieces for your braids, don't make the pieces as big as your back, but also don't make them as thin as your hairline. Make them just like in the middle. See how like in the middle-ish that is? Make them, because I like my braids to look like boneless kind of. I don't like thick braids, thick knots. I don't like any of that. And plus, as you add like the different pieces, it's going to stack up really fast. So to ensure that my hair isn't drier than your cracked lips, I like to go in with some leave-in conditioner and just brush it through my hair, and I like to braid it up in sections. Though y'all know, if you've been on this channel, you know that we do everything in sections. I put it on, concentrating on the ends, put it on my ends, brush it through. Then we give it a quick braid to make sure it doesn't get tangled up like you and your 3-year situationship that you can't seem to get yourself out of, even though he's dusty, broken, ugly. Okay, now we're moving on to parts. I start with my section in the back, and I just take my comb and I just go straight across, and I just keep, and I have a three-way mirror, so it's easier for me to see in the back. But honestly, if you take another mirror, like if you have a mirror in your bathroom, take another mirror, like a handheld or whatever, it works the same. Your arms might get a little tired, but would you rather tired arms or be down $300 because you paid $300 for overpriced, ugly, large knotless braids? No, that's stupid. Don't be stupid. And you see, I'm just going over it. Like, I'm just making sure the part is somewhat neat. Like, my parts are never perfection, but you see, like, it's so you could tell us apart. Like, that's all you really need. You just need to be able to tell us apart. Like, that's just it. Now, when it comes to like actually making my parts for my braids, I make them this to me looks medium. This looks medium to me, but this is like small for like the quantity of hair on my head. Like this, it literally took me 3 days to do my hair parting like this. Even though these parts look big, I feel like these parts are big, but it took me forever. But you see, I'm just take the same technique, not too perfect, not too bad, you know, perfect little girl, period. Like, don't stuck on a period. This is very important. Take your red wax, put it on the base of your hair, on the base, right? And maybe a little bit of your ends. Take your 3 sections, cross over, and you just start your braid. You have the 3 sections, right, in your fingers. You cross over like once or twice. You take the middle piece. You see the middle, my middle fingers, it's holding a piece of my hair, and you insert the extension. You pinch it, and you just feed it into your hair just like that. I don't know if this is clear. This is probably not clear. This is probably a very bad visual, just like your vision. But it's like, I don't know any other clearer way to describe it other than you have the middle piece in your hair and you pinch the extension and keep braiding. Like, that's how I had to learn, so that's how you're gonna learn. Just watch very closely, and if you don't get it, then I guess it's just a bad video. But I hope you do get it. But if not, just know I did my best. For the front, you see my edges are going away. They are thinning because of these braids. but it's fine. I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna show you how to save your edges. You see, like mine are so sparse and they used to be so thick and full, but it's okay. We're on the road to 1K. We're on the road to getting our edges back 100%. But for my like front area, I like to make my parts like around the perimeter of my head. I like to make the parts bigger so it's like less tension, which you would think like smaller parts equal less tension, but no. Like I feel like the bigger they are, like the more hair holds on to like the extension, so it doesn't like tug on it as hard, you know what I'm saying? And I even had to go back and repart it because it was still too small. Like perfection is the goal, but usually not the destination. So anyways, we take our 3 parts just like I just showed you with the back section, but you take it and you braid it down. But my fingers slip a lot like when I get to the front of my hair and the edges of my hair because it's getting sparse. But it's the same technique. Like you take your middle piece, your fingers, you pinch the extension in, and you just keep braiding. And I really don't know any other way to like describe the technique to you other than you have the middle piece of hair in between your index finger, your pointer finger, and your thumb, and you put the extension in between, right? You put it in between, like you pinch it, like the same way you would pinch somebody's kid if they were being bad, even though you're not supposed to do that because that's not your kid. That's the same way you pinch it. And then you just take it like with the middle piece of hair and the external piece of hair, like the piece of hair on top and the one in the middle is the pieces that you're feeding the hair in with. That doesn't sound logical at all. Like, I'm so sorry. This is probably gonna be a terrible explanation for you guys, but I'm gonna try to edit it and make it like more like logical, because I don't know any other way to explain it. Like, I just have to keep watching the people do it over and over and over when I was learning. So I don't even know why I'm making a video like I am the boss at like explaining things, because I'm not, because I'm actually doing a terrible job. But hopefully you find some joy in this video. I don't know. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to add this ugly behind boho that I got. I don't know why I was trying to be all fancy-mancy, and this freaking boho sucks. Like, don't get this. Like, just stick, like, synthetic is way better than whatever the mess I got. Like, it's really bad. But anyways, I take a thin piece. Do not take a big piece. It depends on how much boho you like. I don't like a real full look, and even the thin pieces I put in, I ended up cutting out. But you just start your braid, and like, I'm gonna like, if the only thing you get out of this video is how to add the boho, I know that I've done my job at least a little bit, because I know my braiding explanation was not all that great. So as you can see, you're gonna start the braid off as normal, okay? Okay, now the same way you fed the braiding hair in is the same way you're gonna feed the boho in. You just stick it in. What I'm trying to say is that the same way you fed the braiding hair is the same way you're gonna feed in the boho hair. Like I said before, you take the middle piece, you pinch it in between your fingers, and you keep braiding as normal. That's the best explanation you're getting from me. I'm sorry. We're finally done. Psych, I lied. We're not done because I'm lazy and I wanted to get done as fast as possible, so I didn't braid all the way down on my braids. So now I have to go back through and braid all the way down. But hey, if you want to finish as quickly as possible, do this. But it still took me about 4 days to do my hair, so it doesn't really speed anything up. It just low-key makes it longer but shorter. But don't judge me. I don't know. Okay, now I'm finally done, but you see how full my boho is? I don't like this. And you see how tangled it is already after literally 2 days of having it in? Yeah, I'm gonna off myself. But I just cut it out because I don't have time to off myself. I have a life to live. So we're just gonna cut it out and not choose the most dramatic option possible. Okay, now I'm going in with some Lotta Body foaming mousse. You really don't have to go on mousse. I just do this because the hair braiders do this, and I feel like it really does make your hair frizz up faster. So honestly, I'm gonna tell you to skip this step because I don't know why I was trying to be fancy smancy and did this step. Like, who do I think I am? For real, who do I think I am? And then I'm gonna tie it up with my lovely dovely scarf so it can set in, so the frizz can really kick in. Because I literally got in the shower right after this, so my hair didn't last like more than 2 weeks. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But if you use the right products for your hair and you don't put the mousse on it, it'll probably last you a good 3.5. I just don't keep my braids in for long anyway, so that's really a me problem. I don't like when they get frizzy at all. In Knotless, they tend to look older faster because there's no knot. But guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Smash that like button and subscribe. Bye. I love you.